Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Los Angeles Dodgers franchise. If you missed last episode, you missed a big Game 7 of the NLCS, and we beat the Chicago Cubs, and we advanced to the World Series, facing off against the Boston Red Sox, who beat the New York Yankees in 7 games themselves. Both series went through 7. We lose Game 1, though, however, 7-0. We got shut out, and Kenta Maeda did not have a good day on the mound, and either did the bullpen coming the rest way, and Chris Sale, complete game, 13K shutout. We had the Game 2, needing one of these at home, but we lose 11-4 this time, and it's not a good start to the series whatsoever, or, the World Series whatsoever. Ryu gets shelled, and so does Ross Stripling out of the bullpen. So it comes to big, must-win Game 3, Brandon McCarthy versus Drew Pomerantz, and we lose this one in Boston 4-2. They scored 3 runs in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings to give themselves a lead and then eventually close the game out in those innings in the 9th inning. McCarthy didn't pitch too bad, and the bullpen didn't pitch awful either, but they got the 1 runs they needed, so we head into Game 4 in Boston, needing to come back from 3-0 down. Can we have a Warriors-type moment where we can say the Boston blew a 3-0 series lead? We'll have to find out, but it starts with Game 4. We've won 4 games in a row plenty of times this year. Let's see if we can do it again. I apologize for the lack of upload I've had the past few days. I've actually been on vacation right before school starts up again. But I do have lots recorded, a lot of NCAA football actually. Multiple weeks of the next year of the Kansas Dynasty. So I'll have to edit those and get those out for you guys. But here we are today with Eduardo Rodriguez pitching for Boston, facing off against the Los Angeles Dodgers. We need a win here today, or Boston will sweep us and win the World Series. This is a must-win. It's going to start out with Kike Hernandez leading it off. He gets a base hit up the middle to start the day. That's a good sign. Get the leadoff man, Kike, on first base, and we'll continue on in this inning. We get the DH for once, as there's 2 down here. Adrian Gonzalez, he's going to hit that one hard, but right at the first baseman. And it'll be Clayton Kershaw. He pitched Game 6, a very, very good game from him, if you remember that episode. He pitched 9 innings, a shutout from him, but we could not get him any runs to finish that game. And instead, we had to win it in the 11th when Kershaw wasn't even in. But he's going to have a little bit of trouble here in the bottom half of the inning. He's going to let up a ground rule double to right field. And now there's going to be a runner on second, 1 down for Mookie Betts. He's going to hit a little dribbler, but Kershaw's going to field his position well, throw on the first for out number 2 of the inning. Runner on third, 0-2 count to Xander Bogaerts. He's going to swing and miss at the 12-6 curve. Kershaw throws a lot of pitches in the first inning, though, and I could not afford him to do that. The bullpen is really on. It's losing its energy here. But here in the bottom of the second, Boston's going to take the 1-0 lead. Kershaw hangs one there, and that one's taken out to left field. Josh Rutledge, he's had actually a tremendous year for Boston in this franchise, and he sends one over the green monster for a solo shot, and he puts Boston up 1-0, and here's Los Angeles on the back foot once again. They have to win this one, and it's not looking too good. Josh Rutledge, a 390-foot home run. He had a fantastic season, had a fantastic postseason so far, but we head to the top of the 4th inning, so lead off by Adrian Gonzalez. He's going to hit this one deep to right center field. That one is going back, and that one is caught by Jackie Bradley Jr. out in center field for a loud out number 1. Now the 2-0 count to Logan Forsythe here. He's going to hit a line drive to left field, and that one gets over the green monster. Home run, Logan Forsythe. He has been hitting the ball very well in the postseason. After a lackluster regular season, he's a big offseason transaction for the Los Angeles Dodgers, needing him at second base, especially to hit lefties, and he does exactly that here in Game 4 of the World Series. A solo shot to tie this one up at 1, a 385-foot line drive bomb. We have the top of the 6th. Now there's 2 down for Yasmani Grandal, the 1-0 count. Nobody on base. He's going to hit this one over the shortstop's head. Bogaerts in the left center field, off the wall. They get it pretty quick, though, throwing this one into second base, but it's offline, and Grandal gets a 2-out double. So now we have a man in scoring position. Puig walked. It's a 1-0 count to Gutierrez, who hits this one up the middle. The defense is playing very deep, and Grandal's going to round third. He's going to head for home, and he's going to be safe. And the Los Angeles Dodgers take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Kike's up now. Runners on the corners, 2 down. He's going to hit this one in the right field for an RBI single. Kike Hernandez comes through there. We put him in the lineup because he hits lefties very well, but he hit the righty there, the bullpen Joe Kelly. He hit him well and gets us a much-needed run, and then Seager grounds out to short. Bogarts with a nice play. We have to the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's going to get hit in the back of the leg. Kershaw losing his control just a little bit here. He's getting up there on pitches, and this one's hitting the right center gap very hard, up off the wall. Peterson's going to field this one. Betts is going to be around third base. He's heading home, and he's going to be safe. So they cut it back to a 1-run game. Runner on second, 1 down here. This one's going to be dribbled on the first base. Gonzalez is going to field that one, step on the bag. There's 2 down with the runner on third. It's Josh Rutledge, who took him yard earlier in the game. Here comes the pitch. He's going to strike him out with a 4-seam fastball. A big strikeout for Kershaw. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Kershaw getting near 100 pitches. He's going to let up a single up the middle. It's about going to be the day for Kershaw. Trying to get him through the 7th inning and keep him in line for the win. But there's 1 out, no count. Pedroia, he lets one go in the dirt. The runner's going to advance to second base on the wild pitch. So now it's a 1-1 count for Pedroia. He's going to hit that one up the middle, but it's fielded well by Forsythe. Throws on the first. He gets the out number 2 with a runner on third. The 1-1 pitch. That one is outside. A little dribbler. Seager with a nice transition to get that one from the glove to his hand and throws him out at first base to keep this a 3-2 lead. And here's Grandal. Once again had a double earlier in the game. This time higher off the wall. He's going to have an easier time at the double this time. He's going to be sliding into second base. Now there's 1 out after another Puig walk. It's Gutierrez's turn. He hits that one hard to left field off the wall. That's going to score Grandal for sure. Puig's rounding third. He's heading home, and he is safe. Yasiel Puig slides home, and we get some insurance run to make it 5-2. Seager's going to pop this one up behind third base, and that one is going to be caught and end the top of the 8th inning, but it is 5-2 as we're in the top of the 9th inning. There's Adrian Gonzalez going to hit right back up the middle against the shift in the left center field. He's very slow, but he's rounding first, heading to second, and he is safe at second base. Trying to add a little bit more insurance. 2 down, runner on third. Jock Peterson, he gets that one hung, but he grounds it to second base. Throw on the first will head us to the bottom of the 9th inning. Kenley trying to shut it out and get us a win here in the World Series. A 5-2 lead. The 0-2 pitch. He strikes out the first batter for out number 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. 1 down, another one. It's hit down the first base line. Gets past Gonzalez, and they have a runner on. Trying to get something going here in Boston. They have the Boston Magic. Let's see if we can shut him down. The 2-2 pitch. That one is lined up the middle for a base hit. The runner's going to be rounding second. He's heading for third. Jock coming up throwing. He's going to get it not in time. Runners on the corners. 1 down. It's Dustin Pedroia. He's going to get a pitch he likes. He hits that one deep to left center field. That one's high up off the wall, but not quite out. 1 run's going to score. The other runner's going to stay at third. The tying run is at second base. Second and third, 1 down. Pedroia was just so close to tying this one up, but instead he's out. But here's Yasiel Puig going to be catching this one in right field. Coming up throwing. Here comes the runner from third base, and he's thrown out by Yasiel Puig. There was no reason to send him. I believe it was Sandy Leon being sent from third base. There was no reason. We caught it for out number 2. You could just leave him there, and a base hit would probably score Pedroia and Leon, but instead they tried to send him and make it a 5-4 ball game, and Yasiel Puig was having none of that. He throws him out at home, and we'll see you for Game 5. I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. As always, I'm out. Peace.